Did your friend maybe sending you signals that they're not too fond of you? That's right, your beloved purring pal may have some reservations about your relationship. Subtle signs, easily overlooked, could indicate a strained bond between you and your cat. Recognizing these signs is crucial to fostering a healthier, happier relationship with your fur baby. So are you ready to delve into the fascinating world of cat behavior? Stick around to uncover the 25 signs your cat might not like you. Starting off with the first sign, your cat avoids you. This avoidance can take many forms. Perhaps your feline friend frequently hides when you enter the room, or they might seem to always be just out of reach, carefully maintaining a buffer zone between you two. This could be because they're feeling overwhelmed or frightened. It's important to remember that cats, unlike dogs, are not pack animals, and they may need a bit more personal space. Moving on to the second sign, your cat might not like you if they never initiate contact. Cats, like humans, have their own unique ways of showing affection. Some might rub against your legs, while others might give you a gentle headbutt. If your cat never initiates these signs of affection, it's a clear indication that something's not right. Perhaps they're feeling stressed or anxious, or maybe they're not comfortable with the way you've been interacting with them. The third sign is a bit more subtle, but equally telling. Your cat never purrs around you. Purring is usually a sign of contentment in cats. If your cat never purrs when they're with you, it might mean they're not feeling relaxed and comfortable in your presence. This could be due to a number of reasons, such as a change in their environment or a lack of trust. The fourth sign is a bit more direct. Your cat hisses or growls at you. These are clear signs of discomfort or displeasure. If your cat is frequently hissing or growling when you're around, it's a strong sign that they're not happy with the current situation. This might be due to fear, anger, or a sense of territoriality. Finally, the fifth sign your cat might not like you is if they're ignoring you completely. Cats are naturally curious creatures, and they usually show interest in what their humans are doing. If your cat is showing no interest in you whatsoever, it could be a sign that they're not comfortable around you. If your cat is showing any of these signs, it's time to reconsider your approach. Moving on to the sixth sign, your cat never initiates contact. It's normal for cats to enjoy their alone time, but if they never come to you for a cuddle or a play session, it might be a signal they're not too keen on your company. Now, the seventh sign is all about body language. Cats have a wide range of body language signals, and a tucked tail is one of them. If your cat regularly tucks its tail around its body, especially when you're around, it could be a sign of fear or discomfort. The eighth sign to look out for is excessive grooming. Yes, cats are known for their meticulous grooming habits, but excessive grooming, especially when you're near, can signal stress. It's like their way of saying, I need a moment to myself, and you might be the cause of that stress. Sign number 9 is a bit subtle, but equally important. It's about how your cat reacts when you enter the room. If they always leave the room when you come in, it might be a sign they're trying to avoid you. It's like they're saying, oh, here comes the human again, time to find a quiet spot. And finally, the 10th sign is that your cat never purrs around you. Purring is a way for cats to express contentment, and if your cat never purrs when you're around, it could be a sign they're not comfortable in your presence. Remember, these signs are not definitive. Every cat is unique and may express their feelings differently. It's always important to pay attention to the little signs and changes in behavior. After all, our furry friends can't talk, so they rely on these subtle signals to communicate with us. In the next segment, we will discuss more signs that your cat might not be your biggest fan. But don't worry, we'll also share some tips on how to win back their affection. So stay tuned and keep observing your feline friend. Now let's delve into the 11th sign. Your cat shows aggression. This is often a clear indication that your feline friend is not feeling so friendly. Perhaps they're lashing out with their claws, hissing, or even biting. Remember, these actions aren't just a cat being a cat. They're a way for your pet to communicate their discomfort or fear. Moving on to the 12th sign, your cat might consistently avoid you. If you notice that your kitty is often hiding or always seems to be in another room when you enter, it could be a sign that they are not comfortable around you. Cats are creatures of habit, and if they consistently avoid you, it's likely not a coincidence. Our 13th sign is a lack of affection. Cats are known for their independence, but they also have their moments of affection. If your cat never rubs against your leg, curls up next to you, or purrs while you pet them, they may not be feeling the love. Remember, every cat is different, but a consistent lack of affectionate behavior could be a sign. Next up, the 14th sign, your cat doesn't respond to you. This is not about your cat not coming when you call them. Few cats do that. But if you notice that your cat doesn't react when you talk to them, or they ignore the toys you offer, they're likely expressing their displeasure. Finally, the 15th sign is a sudden change in behavior. If your usually social cat suddenly becomes aloof, or your calm cat becomes aggressive, these behavioral changes may indicate that something's wrong. It could be a sign that they're upset with you, or it could be a sign of a health issue. Either way, sudden behavior changes should never be ignored. These signs are not to be taken lightly. They may indicate that your cat is uncomfortable or feeling threatened. Understanding and respecting your cat's boundaries is key to forging a strong bond with them. Remember, it's not about changing your cat's behavior, but about understanding it and responding appropriately. After all, a happy cat means a happy home. Next up, the 16th sign: your cat refuses to play with you. Now, we all know that cats have their own unique personalities. Some are more playful than others, but if your feline friend consistently shies away from playtime, it might be their way of expressing discontent. Moving on to the 17th sign, your cat hisses or growls at you. That's a clear sign of agitation in the feline world. If your cat is often hissing or growling, it's a sign that they're unhappy or uncomfortable. It's best to give them some space and let them cool down. The 18th sign is a little less obvious, but equally telling. If your cat is over-grooming or grooming obsessively, they might be stressed or anxious. Over-grooming can lead to bald spots or skin irritation, so it's important to take note if your cat seems to be grooming more than usual. Let's talk about the 19th sign: your cat avoids you. Cats are independent creatures, but if they're constantly avoiding you or hiding when you're around, it could be a sign that they're not fond of your company. Try to engage with them on their terms, maybe with a toy or treat they like. Lastly, the 20th sign that your cat might not like you is if they're scratching or biting you. While some cats may play rough, consistent scratching or biting, especially if it's unprovoked, is a clear sign of aggression. This is your cat's way of telling you that they're not happy with the current situation. It's important to remember these signs are not definitive proof that your cat dislikes you. Cats are complex creatures and their behavior can be influenced by many factors. If you're seeing a few of these signs, it might just mean that your cat is stressed or anxious. It's crucial to be patient and give your cat the space they need. Finally, the last 5 signs, starting with the 21st, your cat hides from you. This could be a sign they're not feeling comfortable around you, or they might just need some alone time. Remember, cats value their independence. Moving on to sign number 22, your cat always seems tense. If their body is stiff and their tail is puffed up, they're likely feeling threatened or scared. It's crucial to give them space and approach them gently. Sign number 23, your cat avoids eye contact with you. Cats perceive direct eye contact as a threat, so they might look away to avoid confrontation. The 24th sign, your cat frequently hisses or growls at you. This is a clear signal that they're feeling agitated or upset. Try to identify what might be causing this reaction to alleviate their stress. And finally, sign number 25, your cat scratches or bites you often. While some cats may play rough, frequent aggressive behavior is a sign that something is wrong. And that wraps up our 25 signs. Remember, these are just guidelines. Every cat is unique and their behaviors can vary. It's essential to understand these behaviors for a better relationship with your feline friend. Respect their space, their needs, and their individual personalities. After all, a happy cat is a loving cat. So, until our next video, keep these signs in mind and strive to understand your cat better. So, did any of these signs ring a bell? It's always fascinating to delve deeper into the world of our feline friends. If you've recognized some of these signs, it's not a cause for alarm. Instead, see it as an opportunity to strengthen your bond and enhance your cat's well-being. Adjustments might be necessary, but they'll definitely make for a healthier, happier relationship. Comment below if you've noticed any of these signs, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful videos. Until next time.